The sun rose over the village, casting a golden hue across the landscape. The early morning light gently kissed the thatched roof huts, illuminating the lush greenery that surrounded them. It was a sight to behold, a daily miracle that marked the beginning of a new day. It was a small village in West Africa, nestled between rolling hills and dense forests. The village was a tight-knit community where everyone knew each other and the bonds of friendship and family were strong. The thatched roof huts stood as a testament to the villagers' craftsmanship and their connection to the land. The air was warm and filled with the sounds of life. The gentle hum of daily activities blended with the bleating of goats and the clucking of chickens. The scent of freshly cooked meals wafted through the air, mingling with the earthy aroma of the soil. It was a sensory symphony that brought the village to life each day. Birds sang in the trees, their melodies harmonizing with the laughter of children playing nearby. The children chased each other, their joyous giggles echoing through the village. This was Kofi's home, a place where happiness was found in the simple pleasures of life. Kofi was a young boy who lived with his family in a hut made of mud bricks. His parents worked hard to provide for the family, tending to their small farm and caring for their livestock. Kofi often helped his parents with chores, learning the values of hard work and responsibility from a young age. The roof was thatched with straw, which kept them cool in the heat. The thatched roofs were not just practical, they were a symbol of the villagers' ingenuity and their ability to thrive in harmony with nature. Kofi loved his village. He knew everyone, and everyone knew him. The sense of community was strong, and it gave him a deep sense of belonging. The villagers were kind to each other. They greeted each other with warm smiles and open hearts. In times of need, they came together, offering support and assistance without hesitation. It was a place where kindness was a way of life, and everyone looked out for one another. They helped one another and shared what they had. Whether it was food, tools, or knowledge, the villagers believed in the power of sharing. Life was simple. Life was good. Kofi was happy. He cherished the moments spent with his family and friends, knowing that he was part of something special. The village was not just a place, it was a community, a family, and a home. Kofi woke up early each day. He greeted his parents with respect. Good morning, mother. Good morning, father. He helped his mother with chores. Kofi swept the floor of their hut and fetched water from the nearby stream. He helped his father tend to their small garden. Kofi also looked after their goats. He led them to graze and made sure they had enough water. Kofi was a responsible boy. He knew the importance of hard work and respect. Kofi respected his elders, listened to their stories, and learned from their wisdom. One day, a visitor arrived in the village. His name was Nana Kwame. He was an elder from a neighboring village, known for his wisdom and respected by all. Nana Kwame was a tall man with a long white beard. He walked with a wooden staff, a symbol of his leadership and wisdom. The villagers gathered to greet Nana Kwame. They offered him food and drink and listened attentively as he spoke. Nana Kwame had come with a purpose. He had heard about Kofi. Nana Kwame wanted to meet Kofi. He had heard about the boy's respectfulness and wanted to see for himself. Nana Kwame called for Kofi.
Kofi, come here, my boy.
Kofi approached Nana Kwame. He bowed his head respectfully and waited for the elder to speak.
I have heard many good things about you, Kofi. I see the goodness in your eyes.
Nana Kwame decided to test Kofi. He asked him a series of questions designed to challenge Kofi and reveal his character.
Young Kofi, what is the most important thing in life?
Kofi thought carefully before answering. He did not want to disappoint the elder. Respect. Respect for our elders, for our family, and for our community. Nana Kwame nodded his head in approval. He was pleased with Kofi's answer.
What about the importance of responsibility and the value of hard work?
Kofi answered each question with wisdom. Nana Kwame was impressed. He had seen many young boys in his time, but none quite like Kofi. The wisdom and maturity that Kofi displayed were beyond his years, and it was something that Nana Kwame had never encountered before. He had never met a young boy so wise. Kofi's actions and words were always thoughtful, and he carried himself with a sense of responsibility that was rare for someone his age. He decided to honor Kofi. This was not a decision he made lightly, as honoring someone in the village was a significant event. It was a way to recognize and celebrate the virtues that the community held dear. He called the villagers together. The news spread quickly, and soon everyone in the village was aware that something special was about to happen. The anticipation grew as people gathered in the village square. He wanted them to witness his act. It was important for the community to see and understand why Kofi was being honored. This was not just about Kofi, it was about setting an example for everyone.
My people, I have come here today to meet young Kofi. I have heard many stories about his respect and responsibility, and I wanted to see for myself if these stories were true. I have heard stories of his respect and responsibility. These are qualities that we all value, and it is heartening to see them embodied in someone so young. I wanted to see for myself if these stories were true, and I'm pleased to say that Kofi has exceeded my expectations. His actions speak louder than words, and he has shown us all what it means to be truly honorable.
Nana Kwame, holding aloft his wooden staff, addressed the gathered villagers with a warm smile. He felt a deep sense of pride and joy as he looked at Kofi, who stood humbly before him.
I am pleased to say that Kofi has exceeded my expectations. He is a shining example for all of us. His dedication to his family, his respect for his elders, and his willingness to help others are qualities that we should all strive to emulate. He is a shining example for all of us. Kofi's actions have not only brought honor to himself, but also to his family and the entire village. He is a true credit to his family and his village. He is a true credit to his family and his village. Today, we celebrate Kofi, but we also celebrate the values that he represents. Let us all take inspiration from his example and strive to be better members of our community.
Nana Kwame then did something unexpected. He took his wooden staff and presented it to Kofi. The villagers gasped. The staff was very special.
Kofi, I am giving you my staff. It is a symbol of leadership. Use it wisely. Always remember to lead with respect and responsibility.
Kofi accepted the staff with both hands. He bowed low. I promise to honor your trust, Nana Kwame. Kofi knew the staff was a great responsibility. Kofi grew up. He never forgot Nana Kwame's words. He lived by the principles of respect and responsibility. He became a leader in his village. Kofi used his position to help others. He listened to their problems. He offered advice and support. He always treated people with kindness and fairness. Kofi led by example. He worked hard alongside his fellow villagers. He helped to improve their lives. He never asked anyone to do something he wouldn't do himself. Under Kofi's leadership, the village prospered. The harvests were plentiful. The people were happy and healthy. The village became known for its unity and its strong sense of community. Kofi's wisdom spread to neighboring villages. People came from far and wide to seek his advice. They admired his leadership. They respected his commitment to doing what was right. Kofi's story became a legend. It was passed down from generation to generation. It served as a reminder of the importance of respect, responsibility, and the power of one person to make a difference. Kofi lived a long and fulfilling life. He raised a family of his own. He taught his children the same values that Nana Kwame had taught him. Kofi's children, in turn, passed these values on to their children. And so, the legacy of respect and responsibility continued to live on in the village. Long after Kofi was gone, his name was still spoken with reverence and admiration. Kofi's story became a source of inspiration for generations to come. It taught them that even the smallest act of kindness can have a ripple effect, spreading outwards and touching the lives of many. The tale of Kofi is a timeless one. It is a story passed down through generations, echoing the values and principles that hold communities together. It reminds us that true leadership comes not from power or authority, but from respect, responsibility, and a genuine desire to serve others. Kofi was not born into a position of power. He earned it through his actions and his unwavering commitment to his people. It teaches us that by living our lives with integrity and compassion, we can make a positive difference in the world. Kofi's daily life was a testament to this belief. He would wake up early to help with the village chores, always putting others before himself. And that even the smallest acts of kindness can have a profound impact on the lives of those around us. Kofi understood that a simple smile, a helping hand, or a kind word could brighten someone's day and strengthen the bonds within the community. Kofi's story is a reminder that the power of doing what is right, of showing respect and taking responsibility can create a ripple effect, changing lives and shaping communities for the better. His legacy lives on in the hearts of those who knew him and in the stories they tell their children. The village continues to thrive, not because of grand gestures, but because of the everyday acts of kindness and integrity inspired by Kofi's example. In a world that often seems focused on individual success, Kofi's story is a powerful reminder of the impact we can have when we choose to live for others.